Again, I know you've done this on your show. Do you think Jim Schwartz gets hired away from the Browns?
Probably not. Now, there are some legitimate concerns with Jim Schwartz. Like the head coach run there in Detroit was not good, and it was lengthy. And it's one thing if you have like a short one, because people can blame that on something. But if you have a lengthy bad run, that makes it less likely that you get rehired. Also, he's 57, which usually defensive minds, when they get hired to be head coaches, are young, like under 45 young. He's a little bit older over that. And then he's had health issues that teams, what if you hire Jim Schwartz? Some of those health issues pop up. Then you have to go to an interim solution. I think there's a number of reasons that, he already didn't start the most appealing spot, right? Being a defensive coordinator, not really where teams love to go to make hires. And then you add all of that on top of you can have Jim Schwartz here for like 5 years if he wants to.
Yeah, the one thing about his time in Detroit, remember he inherited a winless team. Matthew Stafford, they did go to the playoffs and then it kind of went down. But I'm with you. Defensive coordinator, not the young hot thing. It's kind of trending away from that. I think if somebody hires him, I think he'd end up being a pretty good head coach this go around. I really do. Just kind of the way this culture has transformed and the way the players have responded to him. He's been everything the Browns could have asked for and more.
He's a great defensive coordinator. I don't know how to project that to anything else though. A lot of what makes somebody a good head coach is not necessarily the stuff that we see in public, right? So maybe he might be a great head coach, or maybe he was a fine enough head coach out there in Detroit and he just didn't get the things to go his way. But yeah, if he got another opportunity, I'm pretty sure he'd be at least competent. And that's really what you need out of a head coach, just be competent.